Greetings, incoming 7th graders. Welcome to West Hempstead Middle School. I'm Sean Murray, and I'm going to be your new principal, and I'm here to give you a tour of our wonderful school. Follow me. When you come in the morning, the first person you're going to see each day is our wonderful Miss Denise. She's going to keep you safe and help you get to where you need to go. Good morning, Miss Denise.
Good morning. Hello, everyone.
And after you say good morning to Miss Denise, one of the first rooms that you're going to visit when you get into our middle school is the middle school main office.
Hello, I'm Mr. Pumo, the assistant principal here at the middle school. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the main office. Come on in. One of the first people that's going to greet you when you walk in the main office is Miss Ventura, and this is her desk here. On the left side of the office is Mr. Murray's office. Then we have our school counselors, Miss Sigmund and Miss Rivera. Our school psychologist, Miss Coughlin, my office, and then our social worker's office, Miss Loveline. In the middle school, you're going to have many more teachers than you did at GW, and knowing who to ask the questions to may be difficult. As a result, our counselors are here to help you navigate the middle school years and make your experience an enjoyable one.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Ventura. Welcome to the middle school. Anything you need, come see me in the main office and I'll help you. Can't wait to meet you in September.
So you've entered the building, you've met Miss Denise, you've come to the main office, and now I'm going to show you a little bit more about the day. When you come in the morning, school day begins first period, 7:55. It's really important for you to be successful in 7th grade to definitely get to school earlier than that. You can actually come into school as early as 7:25 for our breakfast program, and we're walking to the cafeteria right now. If you come in for breakfast early, beginning at 7:40, we let students head to the lockers so that they can get ready for their first period day. Like I said, it's so important for you as a 7th grader to get here on time. Let's go see the cafeteria. This is our cafeteria. West Hempstead Middle School has a hot lunch program every single day. In addition, we offer cold sandwich and hot panini options. Students, of course, are welcome to bring their own lunch to school. When you're in the cafeteria, you'll be eating with your academic teams, so you're eating with the same students that are sharing your 4 core classes each day. We'll talk a little bit more about teams later on. You have about 20 minutes to eat your lunch, and for the second half of the 40-minute period, we make every effort to go outside for recess every day, unless the weather is really miserable. When we do have indoor days, we do have games that students can play in the cafeteria. We also have the library open on a lot of days for students to go in and read quietly or do some research and homework. And we offer what's called our Student Support Center, which is another place where students can go to do some quiet studying, catch up on work that they're missing, or get help from one of our wonderful teaching assistants.
So as Mr. Murray mentioned, you could also go to the library during lunch, so we're going to take a look in the library now. Our library, which is run by our library media specialist, Ms. Puccio, you can either take out books for research or for your reading pleasure, as well as accessing a ton of online resources, which is available through our school website.
And right now we're walking to the nurse's office. It's down the hall by the gym, and we're going to meet our school nurse, Miss Miller.
Hi, welcome to West Hempstead Middle School. I'm Mrs. Miller, I'm the school nurse. I'm here for you anytime you need me for a cut or you want to talk to me. I wish everybody a wonderful school year. All the best.
As a 7th grader, almost all of your core classes, English, social studies, math, will be up on the second floor. Only science will be downstairs because that will take place in one of our new state-of-the-art science labs. All of our students are on teams in the middle school, which means a smaller group of 80 to 90 students shares the same 4 core teachers. Those classrooms are also close together, making it easy for kids to pass from class to class. Another benefit of the team is that those same 4 students will get to know a smaller group of students really well, and the students will have fewer teachers knowing who's looking out for them and taking care of them. In addition to your core classes, you will have what we call our encore classes, such as foreign language, tech, family and consumer science, phys ed, and health. Some of those classes are upstairs, but most of them on the first floor, and one of the places you might want to see next is our gym. We'll start walking that way.
So one of the questions that we get frequently is, where can we find the gym? Well, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to walk you there. Come on in.
One of the things that 7th graders sometimes worry about is how to open their locker and whether they'll be able to do it on the first day of school. So I'm here to show you how to open your locker and show you that it's really not that hard. When you first go to your locker, you're going to spin the lock around a few times. And you're going to turn it to the right, stopping on the first number. In this case, it is 9. Now I'm going to spin left all the way past number 9 until I get to my second number, which is 37. Finally, I'm going to spin right very slowly to my last number, which is 17. I feel a little click, then I twist to the right and pull my locker open. And that is how you open your locker. In this next segment, you're going to hear the answers to some of the most frequently asked questions 6th graders have, answered by the experts, our middle school students. You've asked questions in the past, and we had some of our successful middle schoolers answer them for you. So stay tuned, and hopefully most of your questions are answered by the students in West Hempstead Middle School.
Biggest fear about middle school was meeting new teachers and taking all of these new crazy classes with like all of these crazy advantages, but like the benefits of it are really worth
My
it.
biggest fear about middle school is getting lost. And the school is actually not as big as it really seems, so you won't get lost. And if you do, there's always people that you can ask for help, and everyone's really nice about where to go, and no one really gets mad at you for getting lost.
My biggest fear about middle school is that I thought the teachers were not going to be as nice. They would be like mean, but they're actually pretty nice.
Like teachers expect more from you, and there's a lot more work that you have to do, and it's more independent than elementary school, so you have to go to lockers by yourself. It's not like you go to class by yourself, you don't walk in a line anymore. It didn't take me long to get used to middle school because all my friends made it comfortable for me.
It's take you about 2 weeks maybe with the help of friends and teachers, and also the teachers at the beginning of like the week or so, they give you like lots of time so you can take your time, you can learn how to open your locker.
For me, it took me about a week or 2 to get used to middle school.
So when I first came here, I had no idea how to open a locker at all. but during orientation and throughout the school day I got much better at it, and everyone was so helpful with it. And the lockers are actually really forgiving. If you pass your number or are off by one, you can just keep going or go back to your number, and sometimes it will still unlock.
So if you need help with your locker, you should mostly go to the main office, see if you could get like Mr. Pumo or someone like that, like a security guard to help you out.
The people you're assigned to sit with, they kind of become your friends if you really sit next to them for like a long period of time. I sat next to this one person and now she's a close friend. So yeah.
It's pretty easy to make friends. I feel like in like the lunchroom, you get to sit wherever you want. You meet new people from different classes. You get to see them in the lunchroom, you hang out with them, and then you go outside. You play whatever you want.
Yes, you would definitely make new friends. You would actually surprise yourself how many friends you would make maybe this year. You could have the same friends from last year also.
The teachers in the school and the staff as a whole, they're really supportive of all your choices. And like if you need help, you shouldn't be afraid to ask. Like they won't bite you. You can go to the principal, the assistant principal, the guidance counselors, the social worker, because they're always there and they're always open to help whenever you need it. And you can also go to friends, because friends are going to be the most important part of middle school.
They're really nice. I always like to think of my teachers as like friends almost, because they like to talk to you, they like to hang out if you go to extra help sometimes.
It was throughout teachers, the announcements. They'll just say, oh, we have this club today from this time to that time. And like teachers would just remind you throughout the day.
You should definitely do a sport because like you're more active and you could concentrate way more on schoolwork. And plus you can meet way more friends, but you need to have your grades up to do sports.
They don't give a lot of it, and then I think it's really easy. All you have to do is just stay organized with your folders and binders like that. You can take a folder and bring it home in your backpack, or you can take your binders. But I personally like to take a folder because it's easier than taking home like binders that are really heavy, especially if you walk home.
They don't give you too much homework because they know like how hard it is to manage everything. So they're pretty like aware of what you have to do. They're not gonna give you so much stuff when they know you have homework in other classes. There's also a lot of opportunities to do it during school day, like student support or library, where you can get your work done, where it's quiet and you can work efficiently.
I think there's enough time. There's like 4 or 5 minutes, and there's usually a bell, like a warning bell, telling you if the bell is about to ring. When you hear the warning bell, you can like get to class faster.
For some of the days and some of the periods in the first couple of days of school, I was a little late, but for the first 1 or 2 weeks, the teachers let it slide a little bit if you're late.
So like just do good in school, try not to get yourself into too many problems, and just do your best.
Everyone is super nice in the middle school and you guys will really enjoy it. That's really the best advice I can give you.
Wait, what was the question again?
School, you're expect.
Starting again.
And what else?
I forgot the question.
Please note, this video was created prior to the approval of our school reopening plan. Some specific details about the school day and lunch program may change based on final Department of Health guidelines.